race. That is a monopoly, if you'd like. That is a dynasty. But at the same time, there was a time where we thought, are we ever going to win this again? Now, the question is, are we going to be getting into the Olympics, as Gerald says? So how times have changed. And that is only credit, of course, to the likes of Gary and gang for building up this team, led by Joseph Schooling, out for the 4x100 meters freestyle relay. It's them against Seiko, not the rest, because it's the clock that they're after. 3:19.59 is the national record that was set by Schooling, Danny, Zhengwen, and Clement. Only one of the three are not here, Clement, but his place is taken by Darren Lim, who this year has gone below 50 seconds, 49.50, his best this year. Vietnam swim in lane number 2, represented by Tran Tan Teo, Nguyen Huy Huang, Man Dui Hyun, and Neo Din Chuep. Those are the 4 swimmers, all very, very young. Wang Ki Phuoc seems is not feeling too well, and because of that he scrapped from his events today to try maybe perhaps to get back in time for tomorrow's first event, which is the 100 meters butterfly. Cambodia are in lane number 3, and here are the hot favorites. Joseph Schooling, a sub 49-second swimmer. Danny Yeo, just 0.08 seconds off being a sub 50 seconds. Darren Lim and Kwa Zhengwen, sub 50 seconds swimmers. Malaysia get the cheers of the crowd and will be hoping for a medal in this race. Lim Ching Huang swims in lane 3, or leg 3, and Wilson Sim will take it home. He's their fastest 100-meter swimmer with a time of 50.99 seconds. Indonesia's Triani Fauzi starts first, the only sub-50-second swimmer in this squad. He did it in 2013. They've also got Lokman Anggawijaja and Suratawa in their squad of 4. Then Thailand to take it home. Siwat Matakompon starts in the lane in leg 1. Muling in leg 2, and in leg 3 the record holder Pananuratana and Kitifat Pipiman will be their final leg swimmer. Since 1969 only Indonesia and Singapore have won this event. Thailand won it once, that was in 1961. Singapore have won it 17 of the 26 times it was featured in the SEA Games, and Singapore's golden boy starts off the 2017, the class of 2017 relay squad. Now I can tell you that Joseph Schooling, after all that he's achieved already in his career, is very, very much up for this. How about those underwaters from Joe Schooling? Straight off the surface, the breakout absolutely perfect, and he's already half a body length ahead of the rest of the field, and we haven't even gone to the first stage or first half of this race yet for the 4x100 meters for Joe Schooling.
Exactly, but I'm very surprised to see the Indonesian swimmer keeping up with Joseph Schooling on that first 50.
Well, those butterfly kicks, those dolphin kicks always help when you're a butterfly swimmer. And off the wall, nobody beats Joe. That's world class. And that's American style of freestyle swimming, isn't it? Long loping strokes, big upper body movement, big chest movements in that freestyle. Joseph Schooling, I'd love to see his time for the 100 meters freestyle as he hands it off. 49.25, not his best, but it's already good enough for a 1.23 second lead over Indonesia.
Absolutely, and I think the coaches here are going to emphasize safe starts, because I mean this is basically Singapore versus the clock, right? And they don't want any disqualification. So I think what you'll see as well is on a lot of the turnovers, the swimmers are going to be very, very cautious in terms of their starts.
Danny Yeo has swum a personal best time this year at the Singapore National Age Group Championships of 50.08 seconds. Usually a 200 meters, 400 meters freestyle swimmer. He's knocked it down to 100 meters freestyle, and it's been clocking crazy times over the past few years. Danny Yeo, the second leg swimmer, hands it over to Darren Lim, a swimmer that many touted just a couple of years ago as the next Ang Peng Siong. It was in 2013 that they thought that it was him who's going to break the 50 meters freestyle record. In the end, it was Joe, but Darren has continued his growth as a swimmer, and this year has clocked 49.50 seconds already in finishing first in the national age groups and first in the national championships as well. And he is in the pool as the third leg swimmer for Singapore.
He is. I mean, look at those kicks. I mean, they're doing really, really well. We'll look at this underwater kick again, and all of them are using the butterfly kicks. Everybody has been doing that, given the butterfly kicks a lot quicker than swimming above on the surface.
2.36 seconds ahead of the nearest rivals. The handoff is for Kwa Tsung-wan. Does he have the stamina after winning in the 200 meters butterfly earlier on? Remember his personal best time, 49.73 seconds. We're looking at the clock as we watch the swimmers take their plunge for the final leg. 3:19.59, remember, is the SEA Games record, and the lead has been built up to 3.62 seconds. Tsung-wan goes for the final leg. Being another sub-50-second swimmer, this will lay a marker down, and the rest of Asia might be watching Singapore as well, because surely this quartet, this awesome foursome, is going to make it into the Asian Games final next year if they keep their form into 2018.
Definitely going to make the Asian Games finals. I think it's going to be a matter of whether they get a medal or not.
Absolutely right. Tsung-wan takes it home. Remember, look at the clock. I think the record is going to be smashed. 3:19.59 is the record, and this might be smashed to smithereens. It'll go up in smoke. A chance for the record for Tsung-wan. He's tiring out a little bit. Well, not totally smashed, but still a new SEA Games record, as we expected from that quartet of Joe Schooling, Danny Yeo, Darren Lim, and Kwa Tsung-wan.
Fantastic swims by the boys. You look at them breaking the SEA Games record by a couple of seconds, and this is with Joe not doing his best time. Can you imagine if Joe did his best time?
Absolutely right. Joe didn't go below 49 seconds, and look at the clock there. Look at what he's clocked. Joseph Schooling led things off, and as I said, the double Ds did their job before they handed it over for Tsung-wan for the win, and that's his second gold medal, and I can tell you it's a perfect way as well. This quartet, this golden generation of male swimmers led by Schooling for Singapore, have won their 310th gold medal in swimming. Their 200th since it's been turned into the SEA Games in 1977, but 310 gold medals, and it comes from a set of guys who might win the next 50. Kwa Tsung-wan took it home, but it was Joe Schooling, and what a way to start off. It almost sends shivers down the spines of the rest of the team, isn't it? You look across the board, you look at the starting boards, and the next thing you see is that the person who's going to jump off is not just only the best in Southeast Asia, but someone who qualified for the Olympic Games semi-finals in the 100 meters freestyle.
It is. I mean, you have two Olympic semi-finalists or finalists in your team, right? Everyone is pumped to swim it. This is somewhat the highlight relay event for the 100 meters freestyle relay. So I mean, this is a race that everybody looks at. It really shows you who the fastest team in Southeast Asia is. I mean, this is a fabulous team, and I hope they really stay in place until the 2020 Olympics. They can really surprise a lot of people by making the finals in that race.
Darren Lim looks very good as well, I have to say. His swim, he was absolutely superb, and he looks very good because he's going to be taking part in the 150 meters freestyle. So he looks pretty good for this meet too at the SEA Games in 2017.
Darren's a pure sprinter. I mean, like you mentioned earlier, he was the one who was closest to Ang Peng Siong's 50-meter record before Joseph Schooling broke it. So I think he had a couple of years where he wasn't swimming as well, but now he's really rekindled his love for swimming, and he's come back a lot